All right, guys. This is probably one of the most anticipated topics that I was asked to do. And the main question was asked multiple times. So a lot of people were asking, like, what was my style of trading back in 2017 versus now? And it's the year 2019, so it's 2 years now. So obviously last year in the summertime, I decided to switch everything to naked forex, and now I'm 100% naked forex, and I am more into technical analysis and more into technical trading versus fundamentals. So it was a huge reversal for me because I got really sick and tired of reading up on the news, trying to stay up to date with news, trying to understand the economy for each and every single country and the major pairs. And so it is great to know your fundamentals. Don't get me wrong. That's something that I wanted to learn for myself, and so I can get more into the fundamental side, because there's not a whole lot of fundamental traders on YouTube. I'll just be honest about that. A lot of people are more into technical analysis, which I do see why technical has a bigger advantage. If you understand your technical analysis, then you can rely a little bit more on understanding, the patterns and the structures and what setups your primary setups for. So I don't know if I should even show you guys a chart. I mean, I shown plenty of videos. This would probably be my 400 video upload on YouTube. So yeah, it'd be my 400 video being uploaded on YouTube, regardless if it's live stream or not. This is the 400 video. So I've been keeping track of that. So back to 2017. Did I have an actual trading strategy? I didn't have a trading strategy. I joined iMarkets Live, paid for Bruce Webb. I'll even put his name out there. I'm not trying to say that you should go out there and get it, but if you want to, go ahead. Pay $200 for his scalping course. All you got was 2 videos of scalping based on RSI. 70's overbought. You sell it, go all the way down. Hits 30, you buy it based on 1 minute chart. So that's how I got into the scalping part of it. And then, I was all about making a lot of money, but I didn't have the actual financial discipline and the actual mindset of trading, throughout the whole week. Because every single day the forex market changes, and every single week the patterns and the structures of the candlesticks changes. I'm going to talk a lot about candlesticks because I am a big fan of candlesticks now. I understand more about the candlestick patterns and what each candle does versus 2 years ago. I didn't understand what a single candlestick was. I was just constantly looking at candlesticks. The only thing I was trying to outline on a 1 minute chart was support and resistance. That's all I was aiming for. But if you were to base support and resistance on a lower time frame, then you are facing a lot of rejections and a lot of negative confirmations, because you really don't know what is the buying opportunity, what is a selling opportunity, because you're looking at every candle every single minute. So then indicators are a little bit more effective at that time frame, but at the same time, if you really did understand, if you really do take the time to learn the Candlestick Bible, reading the Naked Forex book, so if you read those 2 books, I mean, you'll be well off. And it doesn't have to be my book. I'll be honest about that. It doesn't have to be my book. So when you simplify, like I said, what I did is that I had to learn how to simplify the way I trade. And had I not done that, as I progressed through, 6 months after, I lost so much money, 6 months after, of trading in 2017, by the end of the summer, then I started finding something. But at that time, I had like 8 indicators. So was 8 indicators necessary for me to trade? To me, back at the end of 2017, I thought it was. I totally thought that having the more indicators you have, the better well off you are. That threw me way off. And then so I'm fast forwarding as fast as possible. I don't want to make this like a really, really long video because I uploaded a lot of videos about naked Forex on my YouTube channel. If you go through my channel, this will be the 400th video uploaded on my channel. So there should be no excuse on the content that I'm putting out there for someone that actually wants to learn how to trade for themselves. So that's the biggest thing. And if you do take the time to watch my videos, reapply, practice, reapply, practice, and reapply and practice. Repetitions. Anything that I talk, whether it's for my signals group, chat group, or even on YouTube, I talk about the same thing. I repeat the same thing. The only thing that is new for me is naked Forex. And I'm more into candlesticks and price action now versus, 2 years ago, I was all about RSI, MACD, stochastic, parabolic star. I was all about moving averages. So I was all about all the indicators. And that's the biggest thing, is that if you get too confused on your indicators, then you're not setting yourself apart on what your primary indicator is, your secondary indicator. And if you have too many confirmations on one chart, then the question is, are you buying or selling? Or are you even following the trend of where it's going for the whole day or for the whole week? And if you're not following the trend, then basically I'm assuming that you're scalping, because you're trying to get some quick setups throughout the whole day, intraday trading. So, the biggest issue, like I said, for me was that I didn't really have a set goals and set strategies and methods, behind, didn't matter how much money I was making, because I was shooting to make more money. I didn't have a financial goal to what the money was supposed to make me satisfied. If you're not satisfied with the money that you're making, and you just keep shooting for the top, and you don't ever reach the top because you don't set a limit where you want to reach it at, you're eventually gonna find that threshold. You're gonna find what I want to say is, you're gonna find something taking you back down. The market always changes up. You can't expect the market to go the way you anticipate every single day, every single week. And I always, like I said, am I always right on my weekly analysis? No, but but the biggest thing is that you be willing to adapt, right? If my weekly analysis doesn't go the way I'm anticipating, then I'm willing to adapt. Whether it's a Monday was President's Day, so there wasn't really much going on. Tuesday was a big change, and then Wednesday reversed everything back around. So for the FOMC, I'm talking about what happened, this week. So the upcoming week, you just have to play outcome. I didn't even look at the upcoming week yet, but what I'm saying is that you have to be willing to adapt to the environment of Forex every single day. Could be every single hour, and how long are you staring at the charts for? And for me, like I said, I stare at the charts 8 to 10 hours a day to be where I'm at today. And so a lot of people say that's too much time, but realistically, you're putting a lot of time in whatever it is that you're doing in life. Whether it's spending time with your kids, spending time with your wife or your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, you put a lot of time in somebody, right? And you put a lot of time in your hobbies, right? You put in a lot of time in personal things that could mean something at the end of your life, or could not mean nothing to you. And that's why a lot of successful people talk about vision. You gotta know what your vision is, gotta have the mission, gotta know what your mission is, gotta have the purpose in life. So that goes a long way. Some people don't really know what their purpose is in their life. I don't want to make it sound like I don't want to make this sound like a full personal development, leadership development type of thing here. So, but it goes back to the way you live life realistically. Forex will test your abilities, your capabilities, will test your strengths and weaknesses, and the two biggest thing is your discipline and mindset, and the patience behind that. So, if fast forward, in 2018, last year, it was going up for the first couple months of the year. It went down for the summer. Just like back in the summer of 2017, I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money back in July as well. And so I know now what I know now. If I lost a lot of money during the summertime, why would I want to waste my time putting that time trading in the summertime? So I'm going to spend less time in the summer trading. And those that don't know, I'm all about modifying my car right now. So those that have been following me on Instagram. So my goal is to make my car at least 450 to the wheels. So for my Subaru. But anyways, that's on a different side note. So, but anyways, that's when I started switching over. Last year of July of 2018, I went full throttle on Naked Forex. I didn't understand Naked Forex. I read only 4 chapters of Naked Forex. And then I said, let's take this all off and let's hop in on Naked Forex. And then 2 weeks at the end of July, I finally found something. I put that video up. You base your 15-minute chart, line those horizontal lines, and then you line up your. Hey, who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Okay. So, anyways, man, too much Telegram messages all day today. It's not about Telegram. Okay, so line up your 15-minute chart. Here, let me show mine. I'll just show this as a quick example. I've done this. I even posted a full hour tutorial on my Naked Forex tutorial. It's on my YouTube channel, and people are still asking me about Naked Forex, which you should just go through my channel because this is the 400th video that I'm going to be uploading on my YouTube channel. A lot of people just look at the main problem is this. A lot of people look at my flipping video and then they just comment on the flipping video, but yet they don't take the time to go through my channel and look at all the other videos that I uploaded. Or a lot of people look at my Sunday weekly analysis videos and then they're like, oh, that's all LQDFX does. All he does is he just posts his Sunday weekly analysis videos. I mean, like I said, some people just don't really take the time to know someone, to be honest. I mean, I haven't really met somebody that really wants to, build a relationship. That's in business and that's in personal. Relationships are the most crucial things. So, but that goes a long way when you're networking with professionals and successful people, and even with people that you don't even know. You never know who could bring you the opportunity, and you never know what that person might give you. And so they could push you to the next level, or they could bring you down to the next level. But you don't know unless when you actually get to know the person. That's what I'm saying. So, but let's hop into this because I know some people are probably still going to be asking me about this. So I'll make it quick here. 15-minute chart. We know that USDJY has been stumbling around this price for the whole week. Boom. We know that the highest price so far was 110.9 based on the candles that are closing. Based on the candles that are closing. Now we know that the lowest price was 110. What was it? Where's the 18th at? Okay. So 110.46. But I'm gonna go and go down here to where it had this major setback on Friday, okay, which is Friday, today. Okay, so watch how these two horizontal lines line up to the 1 hour. Notice that I didn't move the horizontal lines, so I'm on the 1 hour right now. Perfect, right here, okay, we know this. So lines up pretty cool with really well with the 15-minute to the 1 hour. That gives me a price gap on where I want to shoot for in scalping. When there's a price gap like this and it's really tight, you're looking at what? A 40 pip gap here. 40, yeah, 40, 50 pip gap. So then there's no real, then you know that USD JPY, US dollar to Japanese yen, I want to be that technical, that USD JPY isn't really going anywhere, right? You're looking at the full week, you're like, man, this is the outcome of it. Wow, really not going anywhere. And it's trending back down again to where it fell off. So if that's the case, what we're gonna do for the upcoming week, I don't know. Probably I might end up selling it because it's not really doing much. So, but gotta be careful when you sell it, because if it doesn't break the one, I mean, to me, if I was based on it, if it doesn't break 110, then back here, or back here is like 110, 2, whatever. So I mean, but I'm not gonna base off the 1 hour. Okay, everything that I solely focus on for a full weekly swing, for swinging from Sunday and up until Thursday or up until Friday, is that I'm looking at the end closing of the weekly candle. Where is the end closing on the weekly candle going to go? So we look at the weekly candle where it's going to close, right? So it closed down, and if I were to measure this out, the wick is a little bit longer than this bull candle. So you got two things. USD JPY going crashing down pretty hard, or consolidation. Because I'm not really seeing too much of an uptrend, and I'm not seeing, I'm not really seeing too much of a downtrend either. But very well, based on this candle closing, I'd be looking to sell for the whole week, because when you sell for the whole week, that doesn't mean that a lot of people think that when you sell it for the whole week is that they're constantly adding multiple positions every single day, and they think that, oh well, I can just add 10 positions a day and sells. Why? By if you add 10 positions on a Monday on a sell, 10 sell positions for USD/JPY, and you add another 10 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that's 50 sell positions. So the question is, can your account handle that? And if you're not financially ready for that and you don't have the patience to swing, don't even do it. But I do this for my signals, and I want people to learn the patience behind trading, because a lot of people don't have patience in trading. And so if you want to get really good at scalping, you really have to dive down to lower time frames and scalp it day in and day out, so that you can find that strategy within yourself. I don't care how many videos you watch about scalping, because in order for you to be the best scalper for yourself, you seriously have to start scalping live on your own, and start mentally be prepared and mentally train yourself to be a better scalper for yourself, not just because you saw 2 videos. Let's be honest about that. There's no cheat sheet in Forex. I'll be honest about that too. There's no cheat sheet. The best cheat sheet is spending the hours and staying committed to your goals, whatever it is that you want to do in Forex. A lot of people are looking for that success secret formula. And I don't know, that's in business. I'm telling you right now, in business, there is no such thing as a secret success formula. Do you really think Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, all of them got successful all in one night? I highly doubt that. It takes a lot of time and effort that people don't understand for themselves. You need to stop looking at, I'll be honest, well, a lot of people need to stop looking at social media, to be honest. I mean, it's great to look at successful people on social media, but if you really look at all the really, really high-end professionals up there, I've never seen Bill Gates done an Instagram post before. Never seen Warren Buffett done one. Never seen, Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon. I haven't seen him done one. But we see all these really great entrepreneurs out there showing, that they're making this much money, flashing all the money, right? And that's not something that I would ever want to portray myself to people, to anybody. I want to show you guys, who I really am. And I don't need to be showing people Lamborghinis, Ferraris, $1 million houses, you know, private jets, private yachts, private parties. That's not the that's not the life. That's the life that I always dream that I used to dream about when I got into network marketing. And when I got and now when I got to network marketing, I was like 22. I know this is off topic, but this makes sense for what I'm seeing now. Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about this too. He said that he can't wait for people to fall on their success, like fall really hard when the economy collapses, because those that are posting so much on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever, talking about how much money they're making, all that stuff, they're putting the wrong example of success out there, because people are chasing for success, but they're looking at the wrong success and they're chasing the wrong successful people. And so, back to Forex. I mean, if seriously, like, if this is something that like you want to do, you can do it. But there's no way, like I said, there's no cheat sheet on this. Like I said, I'm gonna keep making videos. I want to showcase people, what I'm still doing, what I'm currently doing, and what I'm about to do. And so I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep growing. The biggest thing is that people stop growing for themselves because they have a high ego. They don't really care, about bringing value to other people. And I'll be honest, I mean, the society has changed. And so, but let's get back to Forex here. I mean, if you seriously take the time, and like I said, I'm all about naked Forex now. I'm all about candlesticks. Read the Candlestick Bible, read the Naked Forex book. And I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even promoting my website or anything. Everybody should know I have a website. I sell services for Forex. I got my ebook coming out. I got my paperback coming out. That should be coming out at the end of this month. And and also I'm trying to get some kind of software up and running. I've been testing this software for about 5 months, 6 months, almost 6 months, I think. So, and I'm not talking about free trade calculator. I'm talking about I'm just testing this swinging software that I've done. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I mean, I know I've been done a couple videos live streaming it. So it's great on demo, but we'll see how it does on live. So, but I mean, the biggest thing is that, if you take the time to watch this, do the input for yourself and do the research for yourself and do your own due diligence on what you need to figure out to become a better, successful trader for yourself. Because if you don't, you're just going to fall back and repeat the same mistakes. If the lesson is not learned, it shall continue. That's the biggest thing. I learned that from my mentors in business and network marketing as well. And so you're always going to repeat the same mistakes, but you need to identify those mistakes so you don't have to keep repeating the same ones. It's okay to create, get some hiccups throughout the whole week, right? I had some hiccups too, but you need to minimize those losses so you can maximize your profits. If you don't minimize, the losing streaks fast, that's the biggest thing. I don't want nobody to repeat the same mistakes that I did in trading. Hence the reason why the first video was 350 to 26,000, but I lost it all. So, like I said, I'm not happy about it, but I want you guys to learn from my mistake. That's the biggest thing, is that greed got to me in the beginning. I was all about making a lot of money. I wanted to show people how much I can make. Now it's like, that's not the reality anymore, And like I said, if you take the time to watch some of the videos and tutorials I put out there, you can seriously become a better trader for yourself if you apply, with the discipline and the action behind it. You got to have that commitment and dedication too. But I don't know, some people just don't have that either. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that tie into success, but people don't know what to define in their own success, to be honest. You know, it's okay to look at successful people, but realistically, if you want to be successful for yourself, you have to put in the work, and the work is the time and effort. And if you don't understand the time and effort, then you're not committed to your goals, and you're never ever going to dedicate to it, because you're okay working at your job, or you're okay doing what you're currently doing right now for the next, 20, 30, 40 years. If that's okay with you, then this video isn't for you, you know? But if you can take the time, like I said, I made a lot of sacrifices. I was, even though I was a full-time college student, when I started, like I said, when I was a full-time college student, how was it? About to have, I was, yeah, I already have my second daughter. So 2 kids, married, going to school full-time. What I did was I sacrificed. People don't understand the word sacrifice either. If you sacrifice the time to make up for it, you can find that success within sacrificing your time. So there's little nuggets that come in when you sacrifice your sleep time or your hobby time. So, but that's what I did. I sacrificed, man, I slept like maybe 3-4 hours a day because I wanted this thing to work. And a lot of people think that this Forex is just a game, or it's just another gambling thing. It ain't gambling. I'll tell you right now. Some people can trade high risk and aggressive and make a lot of money. And they know what days they choose. And they know what certain time frames they want to work on to make that kind of money. But, it's the perception and their perspective of how they see it. And so anybody can be a high risk aggressive trader, but it takes more than that if you want to stay consistent as a high risk aggressive trader. I've seen some people that can make a lot of money consistently, and it's crazy, So, but like I said, this main topic just went from one thing to another. But I mean, the biggest thing is that, Naked Forex 2019. What am I going to do now is that, like I said, I am more of a technical trader. I focus more on, long-term setups, long-term swings. And I look at the weekly and the monthly chart a lot now versus what I used to look at before. And so, and I don't know, that's it. I wanted to make this a short video, but it ended up being like, I'll probably be like a 20-30 minute video. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, always, like I said, go through my channel. And seriously, if you seriously want to take the time and get to know me, I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people just bug me now for free stuff, which, to be honest, it irritates a lot of people. When people bug you for free stuff, it's just, I mean, that's a whole different topic to talk about. But anyways, that is it. Like I said, go through my channel. And like I said, no matter what, when you hit, your own success, you're always going to have people hating on you, people doubting you, and people don't want to talk to you anymore because you hit this kind of success. And it's okay. I'm gonna be honest right now, it's okay. You're gonna have a lot of different types of people that you're gonna deal with on a daily basis. You know who you want to hang out with. You know people that you don't want to hang out with, right? That's the biggest thing. Not everybody on social media is your friend. I'll be honest about that right now. So never know who's actually watching you and who's trying to take you down. You gotta be mindful of that. So peace, guys. Have a great Friday night.